Hello and welcome. No Foundry today. Today we're playing Valheim. Don't worry, the next video will be a Foundry video again. Now, if you don't know what Valheim is a survival building game. You're a Viking, hello, who has died, I think, and you're in some kind of astral plane. And before you can go to Odin's beer hall, you have to prove your worth by defeating these, I don't know whether they are demons or beasts, various big bosses, end bosses, level bosses, so to speak. And yeah, you start out naked in the dark, sort of, and you build and upgrade and get you more better gear, and eventually you're like a true Viking. So this was just to show you how you start. I've actually already progressed because I just want to show you what I've done so far in this game. One thing, beautiful skybox with a tree of life, I forgot what it's called, and yeah, it has funky visuals. If you go close, sort of Minecrafty blocky, but if you enjoy the view, it looks nice. This is something I built just as a reference point. Yeah, you start out like in the Stone Age. You have to craft stuff with flint, like a spear and a hammer and an axe, stone axe, and then cut down trees, lots and lots and lots of trees, and you hunt lots and lots of boars until you get better, and you get resources, and if you get new and more resources, this is a piece of flint, you get new and more resources, they will give you recipes to do stuff with it. This is a starting area, this nice foresty area. There are different types, and there are also some types that are sort of placeholders for future development, because this game is still in development. I've built a ginormous treehouse that I'm going to show you. This is a previous area with this workshop. This is like a tryout area. It's a bonfire, a room, another room. It's the same over there. And then on the other side is another workshop. There's like a little dock here, here. Oh, there's you die. It's a grey dwarf, and when they die, every enemy that dies spawns something, and this one spawns resin, and with the resin I can build stuff, but I can also fuel these torches. This is my warehouse. This is the beekeeper area, and a little bit of farmland. This is the second sort of thing I made to see what I can do with the rocks, different poles. Take a look at this. Oh, shields. Take a look at this. Another time. Take a look at the tower. Oh, wait, going the wrong way. The hole is over there. Now I enjoy the procrastinating part of a game like this. You just casually build stuff, and it's sort of like the building in Fallout 4. Not the online game, but the regular game. And yeah, with the hammer you can build. You go into build mode and you can build stuff like different elements, and you use it to build houses, and you can build furnitures, all kinds of stuff. And you can excavate with your pickaxe and flatten the land with a hoe. And with a forge you can craft all kinds of iron stuff. This is my Roman house. I've built this of some drawings I had for a Roman house. A nice little pool. Oop. Let's see the upstairs. There we go. That's the courtyard with the pool. There's a little double bed, and over here we got a secret room. Lots of passage. Yep. Oop, the other courtyards. With all the things you find, you can craft all kinds of things. You can cook things, like soup, or roast pork, or some kind of lizard still. Of course, with the workshops you can build all kinds of tools and repair your tools. And with the forge you can build all kinds of iron tools. You work your way up from flint tools to bronze to iron, and then there's obsidian and black iron or something. I've not gotten this far with this dude yet. That's the Roman villa, and eventually you can build portals. Makes for easy travel. The only downside I think is that some items you cannot take through portals, like ore and ingots. So if you want to transport them, you have to use like a boat or a cart. This is a small boat, you also have a long boat. And let's take a look at the map. We started over here and I explored all this, and then went a little bit more south, and I found these giant trees, and I thought, oh, might be cool to build a house there. The only downside is, as you can see, it's perpetual night over here, because these are the mistlands, and this is a placeholder biome. It's not really fully functional. Every biome has like animals and bad guys in it, and this has nothing in it. There are freakishly big spider webs, as you can see, but there's no spiders, fortunately. Here are some of my building materials, because I'm still working on this. It's not really finished yet. Still building upwards and beautifying here and there. The only part that's finished is basically this is really finished. The rest is still very much in development. Let's take a look. Now, when you're building, of course, everything has to be structurally sound, otherwise it will collapse on you. And the weather also impacts. This is a nice two-bedroom apartment. The weather also impacts your structures, so if they are too exposed, they will degrade and eventually break down. And that's why you put roofing over everything. That will protect against the weather. And if you go into build mode, you will see green means it's okay. Blue means the best. This is attached directly to the ground or to some solid structure, in this case a tree. And the more yellow it becomes, I stuff here. The more yellow or orange or red it becomes, the more structurally in sound the thing is. So this is all pretty structurally sound. I made an effort to use as much as these blue things as possible. Up and up we go. We're now on the other tree. We moved from one tree to another. And in some places it gets pretty tight and you can actually see in the tree. It's and I need to maybe revisit this bit here because it's really tight to get through. Now go back in the other tree. We move from one tree to the other and then back again. Oop, tight spot. And now we're moving back to the other tree again. There we go. And you need fires to rest. Rest increases your stamina and such things. But you need a fire for that, and a fire can only be built on the solid ground, or in this case on like the armpit between the trunk and the branch. Yep. Whenever you're near a fire, it's actually resting. And I'm gonna shelter. There we go. I'm going to build, expand this, maybe try to see if I can put a fire somewhere over here, maybe you can move over there. And now I'm going to move over here. Oop. And see it there is all the way. There's the bottom. Now we would have a nice view if it wasn't so dark here all the time, but I guess that's why I call it the Mistlands. And eventually I built so high that there's perpetual snow. It's kind of cool. There we go. Still some way to go. Now the other tree is basically, can't really go any higher there, but this one still has some heights to exploit, and this is how far I've gotten so far. So yeah, it's the treehouse in progress. If you like this, give me a like and subscribe, comment on maybe things you want to see. If you don't like it, also fine. Next video will again be a Foundry video, and after that, who knows. So, bye bye for now. I'm going to jump off this scaffolding. It's so high! Wow, I survived. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to die dramatically. Well, I guess that's it for now. Bye bye!